I've done a video before this, so I'm in the same jumper. I'm not wearing it the whole week. But I'm rattling off a few videos because, listen. Can you hear that? Nothing. Nothing. Kids are at school. Cats. Somewhere. And I just had a cup of tea. And I can sit down and think a whole thought. It's very nice. It's very nice. And there are people mowing lawns, which means there's grass to mow and it's not raining, which is nice. I can hear a chicken going off. But anyway, they're just eternally noisy and annoying. But apart from that, so what I really wanted to talk about today was scars. Because oh my gosh, don't we have some now? We've got some pretty impressive scars. I have one scar from the reconstructive surgery during the mastectomy. I had instant reconstruction. Not instant. It's like 7 hours, but anyway. That scar goes from side to side. I call it the Russian doll, my Russian doll scar, because if you look at a Russian doll, that split that goes from side to side the whole way across her, that's me. That's me. I mean, we would probably win hands down on most scar contests. Like when we were kids, we used to go, I got a big scar on my leg and stuff, and see who had the most scars. I think I win that now. We'd have some good contests ourselves, so don't you think? I wonder who would win that. But I look at scars a little differently now. At first, only a few weeks ago, I was looking at them in a way that I just felt mutilated. Because none of this was my choice. It's all just happened, and in the flash of a whatever that saying is, it's happened really fast. And I mean, it hasn't even been a year yet. Still hasn't been a year since I was diagnosed, and so much has gone on. My life is so different now. My outlook is so different. And I just felt mutilated in a way, because this has all been done to me. You don't get a lot of choice, and I don't feel very pretty sometimes, ever actually. But I was listening to a friend the other day, and he was helping me see that my scars are actually helping me see them in a different way. To have a scar means you've been through something, but it also means you've come out the other side. It means you're stronger than whatever tried to hurt you. It shows that you've conquered something and that you've moved forward. It means that the hurt is over and that the wound is healed. And from there, you can move forward from things. In a way, it's like a tattoo of triumph. I call them like, I can see them as my stripes. The saying, you've earned your stripes. They're my stripes. They show that I've been through something and I was bigger than it. They're a sign of strength and not pain. They're there to remind us that we are so strong. That inner strength, that great strength that people see. So people say, oh, great strength, great strength. It comes from overcoming something that others think is impossible. How many times did we look in people's eyes and they saw the worst? I knew that people were looking at me thinking the worst. And that was horrible to see. But I knew deep down, I could never see it happening. I'm out the other side, and I never saw it happening any other way. Because you can't. Because if you do look at it at the worst, it changes how you see things. There's no other way to be looking at this. And to overcome what people think are impossible, you've proven how strong you are. True strength is when you have so much to cry and complain about, but you choose differently. You choose to prefer to smile and appreciate your life instead. There are blessings hidden in every struggle you face, but you just need to open your eyes and your heart to find them. I see cancer as a huge teacher for me. The more I learn, the more I find out, the more I can see where I was going wrong. My diet is a lot fresher now. My inner thoughts are so much better, less toxic. We all know what's important now. That perception shift that we've been given is such a tool to be able to lead a better life from here on, I feel. We need to learn from what the cancer was trying to teach us, or it could happen again, and I'm not letting it come back. It's not going to happen. I always say, if you've that's a very old saying for me, is if you always do what you've always done, you'll always have what you always had. So from that, I want to just make sure it never comes back. Learn from what I've been through, and really pick out the diamonds from what that dark time gave. They say the wounds or the scars are where the light gets in, and I can totally see that, because although it was awful and it was terrible, I always chose to see the bright side. I always chose to look at the positives, and any negatives that came up, yeah, I dealt with them, but I didn't dwell on them. And it's shown me how to meet better people, really get out there. I'm not scared to. I've spoken in February, I spoke on stage in front of 270 people. Up on stage, me. I did an after dinner talk at a ball in front of another 250 people or something. I would never have done that before. Don't look at your scars as a bad thing, because oh my gosh, we've been through so much. You've proven to yourself and everyone around you that you are so strong and amazing. And I like the scar. I like that the scars stay there to remind me of what I've been through and but more importantly, what I overcame. So from there, I think they're pretty important things. So you can buy creams to cover them up, of course, not cover them up. Get vitamin E cream. There's some, or the bio oil makes them go away very nicely. But I'm also glad that they'll be there forever, just to remind me that yeah, you've been through some stuff. But more importantly, you've been through the other side. You came out well. I came out fighting. So yeah, see you in the next one.